about whether or not this is the new 100x gem or the new rug pull of this crypto season. So we're going to talk about this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. Let's get straight into it. So this project is called StakeStone. So I'm going to talk about my bias of the project before we talk about the project. I think this is another rug pull, right? But people might think otherwise because they have actual utility that they're building. All right. So let's just talk about this because this thing is up 55% in the last 24 hours, 628% in the last 7 days, 711% in the last 14 days, 1,000% in the last 30 days. So it looks legit, doesn't it? Like from the numbers so far, right? But anyways, the market cap 149 million, fully diluted value 661 million. The 24-hour trading volume is at 1.1 billion. This is huge. Like when you see such a high trading volume, people are trading this massively right now. All right, circulating supply 225 million, total supply 1 billion. There's a huge difference there, and that's gonna make sense for a reason. And I'm gonna talk about it later. Now, yeah, like I said, my bias is bearish on this, but we've seen this happen time and time again, right? So we've seen Siren pump and dump, right? And when we've seen Siren pump and dump, it's the same thing. Massive pump, massive dump, massive pump, massive dump, massive pump, massive dump. Like it does it multiple times over a period of time, right? It does it multiple times. That was Siren. What did KoAI do? KoAI did the same thing. Massive pump, massive dump, massive pump, massive dump, massive pump, massive dump. They usually do it 3 times. It's funny that this is how a lot of these coins operate. And you notice the circulating supply is always the same. 1 billion circulating supply with 20% of it, or I mean 1 billion total supply with 20% of it circulating. 188 million. You see what it's showing here. Like these projects, you're starting to be able to spot them like that. Like, but for some reason, other people aren't spotting them. But I look at it and I know immediately, like, there's something wrong with this. Like, there's something not going on that's right. There's something wrong with it, right? Not only that, we know KoAI was a Chinese scam, and this one, I know you don't see it, but it says simplified Chinese up here because I have it cut off on the screen. But it says simplified Chinese and then English here. So this is a Chinese project. This is a Chinese project. And you know what they did with KoAI. And I'm not trying to call Chinese people scammers. I'm just saying, you know what they did with KoAI. All right. You know what they did with KoAI. You know what they did with MYX Finance. Massive pump, massive dump, massive pump, massive dump, massive pump, massive dump. What did I say? 3 times. 3 times. This is MYX Finance. This is a new one. Look at the total supply. 1 billion. Circulating supply, 20% of the total supply. 190 million. You see how they're like very, very similar. Like all very, very, all of them Binance Smart Chain. All of them. This one, I know it shows Ethereum, but they put it at the front of CoinGecko for a reason. So it doesn't look like a scam. But when you look at it, when you look at the breakdown, look at this. Look at this. 53,000 holders, Binance Smart Chain. Look at Ethereum, 557 holders. This is a Binance project. This is a Binance Smart Chain project. This is not an Ethereum project. But the reason they put Ethereum at the front of the contract address on CoinGecko is so it doesn't look like a scam. They're literally covering their tracks as you see. Like this is a random project comes out of nowhere, right? I don't trust this at all. I don't trust this at all, right? But let's keep covering. Let's keep covering this. We see what's going on right now. And I'm not being biased. I'm just saying, like, I keep calling these projects out and they keep dumping. I called Siren out. Siren completely dumped. Completely. But anyways, this is like a neo banking project. It says autonomous neo banking, an open value network connecting humans, AI, and machines. AI is one of the common things that they try to sell it as, right? They always try to sell it as AI. So they pretty much have an account here that you can create, like a wallet or something. They're kind of doing like a DeFi, like Cash App type thing, something like that. They have this start earning area. They have an actual app, right? An actual DeFi app, which is pretty interesting. But It doesn't mean that the people who bought in earlier are not waiting to dump on you guys. Like the people who bought in earlier are more than likely waiting to dump on you guys. All right. Total value locked 2.28 million, APY 3.33. Like they can create an actual DeFi app, but still be planning to pump and dump people. This is what I want people to understand. Like people look at it and they're like, this looks legit. It does look legit. I'm not gonna lie. But it doesn't mean that the developers or the people that got in very, very early, developers and their friends, right? It doesn't mean that they're not waiting to dump. Like it just means that yeah, they created a legitimate looking project and it looks pretty cool, right? And it looks like it might be good. But it doesn't mean that people aren't just waiting to dump on you that got in at the beginning because developers, maybe their friends or something like that. Anyways, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna keep covering this though. I'm gonna keep covering this for you guys though. So yeah, your keys, your money, smarter accounts, automated yields, transfer freely between countries and currencies, pay as you go, almost like a PayFi, DeFi thing. Um, Born agents, AI-fi, whatever you want to call it, regulation, reinvented code, blah 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 blah. Banking that's made simple. You got your own personal account, personal wallet, social login. You can use your email, your Google, any of that. X. No passwords or seed phrases are needed. Gasless transactions, security, blah blah blah. Enabling agents to exchange value. Agents pay and get paid globally. Pay intent with precision. Full stack payment. It looks super legit, doesn't it? APY 12% APY yield bearing USD. Stone to BTC, as you can see. Stone to USD. Stone to BSC. Stone regular, just yielding it, yield farming. Grow your idle funds effortlessly via our yield layer. So you can yield farm, shaping the next era of finance. So this is like DeFi 101, right? And it looks super legit. But this is where things start to get fishy. All right. Stick with me here with this, guys. Stick with me. This is where things start to get fishy. The top holders collectively own 99.38% of the supply. The top 100 holders, we just seen what happened. We just seen what happened to Siren. We just seen what happened to that. We seen what happened to CoAI. We seen what happened to MYX Finance. We see what happens to all of these different AI projects, right? This is like a DeFi AI project, right? The top 100 holders collectively own 99.38%. All right. So this is gonna start getting crazy, guys. This is gonna start getting crazy. So I'm gonna make sure my food is pulling up here because I ordered some food. Gotta make sure it's pulling up. Okay, it's gonna be here in about 10 minutes. You're gonna see me cut the video a little bit short. But look, this is crazy. 215 million tokens at the top. We're just gonna go break it down real quick. Look, boom. This is the first one. So it's coming from the dev burn wallet, pretty much the wallet that created the project. And it's going into this wallet. Nothing has left. 364 days ago, right? A whole year ago. This wallet is ready to dump whenever they have. This is the top wallet. They're ready. They're ready for this. They are ready for this. They are holding almost everything inside of this project. The second one, ready to dump, came from the wallet that created it. They're just ready. They're just waiting. They're ready to dump. All right. This wallet. Now this wallet looks like 76 days ago. They're ready to dump. Almost at 76 days ago. But this one is ready, right? And then when you click here, where does it go to? It goes to this wallet. So they send some to this wallet. So this wallet has a little bit to dump as well, right? This is the next wallet. We see some money go in from a bunch of different wallets and then some money in from Binance. So it looks like they sent some here from Binance. And then right here, this is where it gets fishy. This wallet sent money to this wallet. But this wallet just sold 5 million coins to Binance. They sold off already 2 days ago. They already dumped a little bit. I want you to see, what's going on here. So what happened 2 days ago? Well, 2 days ago, it was down. So maybe that was a dumb decision for them, right? To sell 2 days ago, right? They probably didn't expect it to just take off so quickly. So that was probably a dumb decision of them. But they did it. They received some coins and they sold this one. They bought from Binance 27 hours ago. 11.7 million coins. 11.7 million coins. That's a lot of money right there. That's a lot of money. It's a little under $11 million right there. This wallet has been sending to a bunch of different wallets. They sent to the Treasury wallet. What else did they do? They sent to this wallet, and this is where the transactions start getting a little bit harder to track. But this wallet right here, they received the coins pretty much at the beginning of the project. And what do you think they did with those coins? Well, they sent it to this wallet. And what do you think happened 7 hours ago? They sold. They sold 7 hours ago. All right. They did some dumping like at the beginning of the project, but then they sold 7 hours ago. They sent to Binance hot wallet and sold 7 hours ago. Right. What happened 7 hours ago? Well, the price kind of dumped 7 hours ago. Right. If you look at it, the price dumped exactly 7 hours ago. Okay. Bear with me here. It kind of is gonna start getting crazy here. You guys got to be careful with these projects. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video. All right, and then as you can see over here on this wallet, like I was saying, they sold some to Binance. We have another wallet here bought from Binance 27 hours ago. So it looks like they're waiting 160 days ago. They're waiting to load up and just dump. That's what they're waiting for. So yeah, this is Binance. It seems like Binance trading between wallets here. So that's kind of odd that Binance is trading between wallets. Is Binance waiting to dump too? I don't know. This is getting a little weird, isn't it? Why is Binance swapping between their wallets? I don't know. I really don't know what's going on here. But the Binance wallets are even swapping between each other. And it just looks weird, you know. And then this is obviously people buying from Binance, right? So we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna see how this plays out. And this is their Twitter here. If you want to go ahead and look at it, show kind of what it is. Shows their Stone wallet, their wallet app. So, you know, they got a crypto wallet and all that good stuff. From a morning Kopi in Singapore to street food in Bangkok, you can now spend your crypto assets across 10 plus regions. So they have an actual app. They have an actual Stone wallet app. But the real question is, are the insiders waiting to dump the project, right? It can be a legitimate app, but are the insiders waiting to dump? Right? I don't know if it is or not, so I don't want to call it a scam. So that's why I titled the video. Is it a 100x gem or is it a rug pull? Right? So I don't want to just call it a scam. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And this is kind of other people's opinions on it. This guy says, highly speculative scenario for STO. Definitely not financial advice, but obviously this is how these pump and dumps typically go, which is kind of true. You know, there's a possibility it can go up a little bit higher. So yeah. So this is what this guy's saying. He's saying it's typically how they go. This person, he's just shilling it, right? He's just shilling the coin. So what I don't like about this is that this guy posted this like 7 hours ago, right? This guy posted it like 7 hours ago, and then it dumped, right? Right? He posted this and then it dumped. Like he literally posted it at the top. Like this is, I don't like this.
STO, one of the best in the world. DeFi. You don't get the closing.
Look at this.
At the first end, you could have made.
Bro, he's literally doing a technical analysis at the top. Like, look,
wealth by now, but what happened? It already went up. Now we have to wait for the other end. By being professional with 12 years of experience, I'm saying. Otherwise, if you think, oh, I know, like you as an individual, you're thinking, oh, I know all, I want to have it, or maybe it might move more. That's one approach. Right. We have thousands of patterns. If you want to like.
So he said STO 50x soon. Come on, bro. He said 50x soon when it was at the top. Come on. 50x soon while it's at the top. Really? All right. And that's not the only post that he did. I'm not attacking him either. I'm just saying. This is him again. This is him posting again after it dumped. So after it dumped a little, he says it's going to the moon again. So, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully he puts out some good info. But I don't think that was good info to say 50x soon at the top. And I know, and I know he mentioned that it's gonna pull back first. I know he mentioned that on the first video, but it's still like you still don't want to say that 50x soon at the top, even if you're saying it's gonna pull back first, because people are gonna get in off of your word. People are gonna get in off of your word, right? Who's pumping STO plus 1,000% from the bottom. It's kind of hard to tell who's pumping it. It might be insiders. That's what it's looking like, isn't it? This person said trade with the trend. I think it's quite similar to MYX Finance. That's exactly what I said. MYX Finance was actually a Chinese scam. It was a Chinese pump and dump. Let's call it for what it is. And this is created by Chinese, but I don't know if it's a Chinese scam. So that's what all I gotta say with that. And then STO massive pump before the unlock equals insider exit. And this is exactly what I'm saying. Like they're supposed to be unlocking coins. And this is how insiders exit. This is how they use you as exit liquidity, right? And it's gonna keep pumping, and people are gonna keep getting dumped on. So it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think about this, though. I'm not really gonna do a technical analysis on it, because there's a possibility, like I said before, that it could have another push up and then another dump. But I don't even want to predict that. I don't even want to do a technical on that, because God forbid if it doesn't do that and it just keeps dumping and dumping and dumping, right? So I don't even want to see people get burned on this. So I'd rather just not speak on that. So anyways, this is all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hit the like button, subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, all that good stuff. As always, I'll be back with another video.